it was a good start. Everybody made ones. Band made ones. Straight ones. Color guard made ones. Percussion made ones. Drum majors made ones. So everybody made ones across the board. But they know that it was not. I mean, I know I sound like a coach here, but it was not. We can't do that same performance this Saturday and expect the same result. And so they came back on Monday and they were ready to go, and they were fired up and ready to get to work. And we've had 2 real good practices.
What's next for you now? Where are you going?
Of course, we have homecoming Friday night, and then Saturday is Mount Pleasant.
Oh.
And there are 31 bands there. We perform at 6:15. We perform very late. We will be, we're second from last, and that's good. It means there'll be a good crowd in the stands. It's always fun for the kids to perform in front of a big crowd, and they're there to watch the bands, so they're quiet during the performance, and not like a typical Friday night game. And so I think it'll be really fun. And they've just come back with a great attitude this week. It's been really fun. That performance on Saturday, we will have a prelims and a finals. And so there are 31 bands. They're only taking 5 in the finals. And so they've kind of backed up the number of bands. I think they used to have 7 in the finals. There are only 5 there. It's going to be very competitive to see who makes the finals. There's some Atlanta, who won the band contest this past Friday. Saturday is going to be there, and some other bands are going to be there that are very strong and very good. And so it's going to be a challenge for us. But the work ethic, we decided on Monday that nobody at whoever out of the 31 bands at that contest this Saturday, no one's going to outwork us this week. And sure enough, they've really worked hard.
Judges give you anything to think about, any critiques or anything that you can take to heart? Or?
Yeah, there were some minor things, some stuff we need to work on, some spacing issues, and some intervals and stuff, and just some upper body posture, some horn carriage things. Just some fundamental things that we need to kind of address. You know, when you learn all this drill, sometimes you forget about going back and really looking at the fundamentals and saying, hey, make sure you're doing this correctly. And so some minor stuff there, some stuff with our playing, but nothing major. It was all minor stuff and stuff that can all be fixed. And that's what one of the sheets said, all these are minor things that can all be fixed. So we have worked on those this week, and we're working on some more today. And another thing that we're working on is endurance. We're doing run-throughs. And this is a 7-minute show. And if you've noticed by watching this show, we never stop. I mean, there's no rest time. I mean, we go straight from one song to the other. The drum majors never count the show off. They do it by hand signal at the beginning, and then it goes until the end. So it's 7 minutes of constant going. And so that's quite a bit of time to be constantly doing a performance. So we've got to get our endurance at the end of the performance better, and we've worked on that some this week. In fact, yesterday, it was 90-something degrees yesterday. Monday was great. Monday felt like fall, and then yesterday felt like summer again. But at the very end of our practice, we started out about 2:50, and about 4:15 we did 2 run-throughs. Boom, boom, back to back, and just tell them they've got to push to the end. They've got to be energy at the very end. So just kind of doing those kind of things.
Has it been a fun show like you thought it would be to do?
It is. It's a fun show. I'm not tired of it. The kids aren't tired of it. We're just now getting it to where we want it. With the pre-show thing, there's something I want the fans to be aware of on Friday night. As we're coming on the field, there's a kind of what we call a pre-show. There's going to be something coming over our loud system that's going to be kind of cool, and that's going to be kind of sets up the show. There's some talking and there's a breaking news in there at one point, and there's some dispatch talking, and so there's some stuff in there that kind of sets up the reason for the show, and so that'll be fun, and that's on before we even get started Friday night. So it's been fun, and it's all come together now, and our goal is to see how good we can get it. We've gotten to a certain point, but let's see how good can we get it. How You know, you're never going to have a perfect show. Each performance is different. You may do this level, then next time is this, but then this goes up, but then finally you keep going up until it's where you want it.